Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's episode of Friday Thrift Finds, I'm going to share with you about my first time at the Goodwill bins this week. Then I'll talk to you a little bit about what I did right and what I did wrong, and I'll share the first part of my haul. I got a lot of things, so I'll share the second part of my haul on Sunday of this week. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up, and of course, find me on Instagram at Nicole North Garden. Here we go. Okay, so the Goodwill bins. My daughter has gone to them plenty of times. I have never been because I told you in my Mind of a Thrifter video, I'm not an aggressive thrifter. So I didn't know that going to the Goodwill bins would necessarily fit the way that I like to thrift, but I did decide to go ahead and give it a try. And I was pleasantly surprised. The Goodwill bins that I went to apparently is nicer and less crowded than some of the other ones in my area. So that was part of it. And there was just some really nice people who found some things for me. So that was kind of nice. I did go in with gloves and with bags, which is what the advice I was given ahead of time was to go in with gloves and bags. But everything at this Goodwill bins was very low key, so there wasn't like a lot of the heat. And actually, most of the people there were looking at the clothing, and I wasn't looking at the clothing. I was looking at housewares and toys. The other thing is kind of your mental state. Like I went in just saying, you know what, whatever I find, I find. I'm not going to look at what other people are finding. I'm just going to look at the bins in front of me. You're not supposed to like go through a bin while someone else is going through it. So I made sure I followed that rule. What I didn't do was look carefully at the price list. And that's the mistake that I made. So I looked at the price list. I just read it wrong. So I thought I was paying under $1 a pound for everything that I got, and it turns out I was paying $1.19. So there are definitely some things I would not have gotten had I realized that, but by the time I was like at the register and they had weighed my cart and they gave me my total, I was all kind of frazzled and didn't say anything. I should have right then said, oh, I want to put this, that, and the other thing back, because there was like 3 or 4 things I wouldn't have gotten. So my advice to you is to make sure you know the correct price that you'll be paying per pound, and then go in with gloves, go in with your own bags, go in with a positive mental state saying, you know what, whatever I find, and that's just what today holds, and I'll come back another time and look for other things. And if you do all that, I think that the Goodwill bins can be a very pleasant experience if you're like me and you don't like the heat. So let's go ahead and start the haul. So I'm splitting my haul into 2. I got a ton of Christmas. So I really, had I known that, I would have gone to Goodwill bins prior to Thriftmas in July. But Secondhand Tracy Ann has a challenge going on, and you can participate like 1 week or 4 weeks. And so I'm going to post another Thriftmas in July video on Sunday. Right now, I'm not going to share any of the Christmas stuff. I actually brought remember my Weight Watcher scale? I brought this out so you can we can figure out what I spent on things. Let's go ahead and look at my mistakes. So these are items that I got that weigh a lot, and had I understood what I was going to be paying per pound, I would have left them behind. So first there's this. I love this. It's a concrete planter. It's made to look like birch bark, which I love. Minnesota is all about the birch trees. Birch trees are like native to the area, so I love birch things. I actually have a birch tree I should show you at the end of this video in my front yard. Oh, you can kind of see it actually right over here. We have a lovely birch tree, and I do lots of crafts with the branches from that and decorate with them. But anyway, it's a birch planter made to look like birch but made out of concrete. It weighs a lot. So this one weighs 3 pounds. So I paid about $3.60 for this. That's a lot. I would not pay that at Goodwill. So if I could redo my bins experience, I would definitely leave that behind. This is the big one. This is the big one. Had I known what I was paying, I definitely would have left this. This thing weighs 3.8 pounds, which if you do the math is about $4.50, give or take, almost $4.60. Way too much money for this. I never would have paid that at Goodwill. But I'm gonna enjoy it and use it for fall. Put some lovely fall florals in and try to forget about my mistake. You know, these are things we learn from our mistakes. Here's another one. Would have left this behind. It weighs almost 4 pounds again, so the same, like between like 460 and 480. It was originally marked $4.99. I basically didn't get a discount, and at Goodwill I at least would have had, well, now they've changed their coupon, but I could have had like a 50% off coupon or gotten it 25% off. Regardless, I would not have paid almost $5, and I paid almost $5. So that would have gotten left behind if I had the information prior to checking out. And this is the last one. I love this, actually. It's old. It's like an old vinegar jar. This is 1 gallon. I have one of these. I love it for decor. This one's definitely like old and rusty. Very cool. Ooh, I hit myself with it. Does not smell, so that's good. Oh, I hit my lip. If I start to swell up, you'll know why. But again, this one weighs almost 3 pounds, so it was like $3.60. I could probably get this at a yard sale for $1 or $2. Would not have paid $3.60. Okay, so those are my error pieces that I would have left behind if I had had all the information that I have now. And oh dear, there's a bird getting into my garage. Birdie, oh dear, hold on, hold the phone. I gotta chase the bird out. Okay, the bird has left my garage now, so now I can go on. Okay, so those are the items I would have left behind had I known what I know now, and next time I will not make the same mistake, and hopefully I can prevent you from making the same mistake if you decide to go to the Goodwill bins. Okay, so on to the rest of my haul. Some people might be weird about getting pillows. I don't love to get pillows at, you know, thrift stores usually, but this one was in like remarkably good shape. It doesn't smell at all. There's like no staining. I'm not even sure it was ever used. It's not pilly at all, but I thought it was really pretty. And I'm gonna use this in my bedroom. We have a little couch in our bedroom, like a little small love seat. And I'm gonna put this on there for my bedroom refresh, which is coming in September as part of the Room of the Month challenge. I'll have 4 videos. Pillow weighs about 1 pound. So this was like $1.19. Not too shabby. Then I also got this pillow, and it says give thanks. Thought that was so cute for the fall. And that is 1/4 pound, so that was really cheap. Then I got this. It's in really bad shape, but I'm gonna clean it up and spray paint it and use it in my bathroom, I think, to like hold like lotions and makeups and things in our master bathroom. And that weighs 1.2 pounds. That was a little over $1. Again, you know, is that a great deal? Not really, but that's okay. Now I know for next time. So I got this for crafting. It's just like a decorative finial. It was originally marked $2.99. Let's see what this puppy weighs. 1/3 pound. So I paid like 40 cents for it. That was a good deal. See that? Making up for my mistakes. Then I got 3 of these because I don't know if you remember, but in one of my hauls recently, I got a little receipt tape thing where you hang it in your kitchen and just to write yourself notes, and it uses receipt tape. So I got 3 of these, and they each weigh about 1/4 pound. So, you know, that's probably like 30 cents, 40 cents, something like that. Okay, and I got this, which I adore. I love, love, love this little pot. It didn't have the lid. I couldn't find the lid anywhere, but it's so cute. I love the black handle. So I'm gonna put this in with my strawberry collection. Maybe put a little plant in it or something, I don't know, but that weighs 1/2 pound. So I paid about 60 cents for that. So that was a good deal. This is another somewhat heavy, not terribly heavy, but this is not the brand I like to collect, but it says Wisconsin Pioneer. It's a cheese crock, but I got it because I want to put succulents in it. I'm repotting some of the succulents that I've grown, and so I've been putting that, trying to find little pots for them. So that's what I'm going to use this for. This one weighs 1.2 pounds. So I paid over $1.20, probably like $1.50 for it. I may have paid that at Goodwill. It would probably have been marked $1.99. That would be my guess. I probably would have left it, but that's okay. I'm the proud owner of that now for $1.50-ish. It's all right. Okay, and then I got 3 brass candlesticks. This one needs to be cleaned up, but I love brass candlesticks. They're really great for decor. So this one says made in India, and this one says made in England. This is really heavy. Maybe I should have left that one too. And this one also says made in India. So let's see, these weigh about 1/4 pound on that one. Let's check the heavy one. Yeah, that's a little over 1/2 pound. So this was like 70 cents. And 1/4 pound, you know, talking like 4 into $1.20, like 30 cents. And I got 1 copper one, which I loved. I kept looking to see if there was another one, but I couldn't find another one. So I really like that a lot. And that is 0.6 pounds, so under $1.20. Okay, then I got 2 little teacups. I love these. I found this one first, and it had a chip, so I left it behind, but then in a later bin. So that's the other thing. If you find something in one bin, you might find the match in another bin. You just have to be patient and look. So I actually wasn't looking, but I happened upon this one. This one's in like really good shape. So I got this one, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna take its match. I think these are gonna be great for spring decor because I do a lot of white and green in my spring decor. So that's what I'm gonna use these for. And together they weigh 0.7 pounds. So not bad at all. Not even $1.20 for the 2 of them. All right, so moving on, I got this little decorative thing. I'm gonna spray paint that white. Really like that. It's gonna look really pretty with a candle in it, and it has like flowers and bees. I thought that was really cute. And so that weighs, it's pretty light, 1/3 pound. This is so cute. I don't even know what it is. It's like some kind of, it's like a brush, like a cleaning brush of some kind, but it looks like a doll. I don't really know. I don't understand. It's probably from the 50s based on the color, and I don't know, 60s maybe, but I just thought it was so cute. I'm probably gonna set it on a tray in my kitchen. That's my color. I don't know, is she a cleaning fairy? I don't know. She's cute though. And she was cheap because she's lightweight. Let's see, she's 1/10 pound. So she's probably my bargain of the day. She cost me about 11 cents. So there you go. That was a well spent 11 cents. Okay, and then I got this, and I think I'm gonna keep it as it is. I might polyurethane the bottom because I would like to I just want to set a plant in it. You know, I like to protect my surfaces and just like put things under my pots. So I'm probably either going to set a dish in it and then put a pot in it, or polyurethane it. I haven't decided, but that was a good find. And it looks like it used to be a basket because there's like holes in it for handles, but I don't need it as a basket. And that was 0.7 pounds, so on just over, like probably 75 cents. Okay, this I found so adorable. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great in my kitchen. It's got the yellow flowers, you know, that's one of my colors. Plus, I love antique sifters. I have a thing for sifters, and I told myself I'm not gonna buy anymore unless they're really cool, and this one fits in the really cool category. So, and it was cheap, 1/3 pound. So this I got because I love the jar. It has its old lid on it. It's filled with feathers, which is kind of weird and possibly gross. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take them out. I don't know, was someone a hunter and kept these? There's no story behind it. They are real feathers though. Like you can see the bottoms, those like came out of birds for sure. So I haven't really decided what to do yet, but I got it because I like the jar. And so this guy weighs a pound. So I paid $1.20, which for one of these old blue jars is actually a really good deal. I got this. It's a nice greenery set. Nicer than what you find at the Dollar Tree. Oh, look at that. There's a bonus. It has like a little boxwood sprig. It's tucked in and I didn't notice. So I got a boxwood sprig. But then I got this. It has like fern and I don't know what this is, but I don't know. I thought that would be pretty on a shelf somewhere just to fill a corner. I don't do a ton of fake greenery, but when I do, I like it to look good. And this was originally an $8 bunch. So you figure I got it for, it's $1/4 pound. So that was really cheap. I got this little house. A house is made of brick and stone, but a home is made of love alone. I've seen these before. They're like from the 70s. It says copyright Paula 1978, made in USA. So I thought that was cute and vintage from around my birth year. Now, okay. I've mentioned to you, I'm thinking of starting an Etsy shop where I sell things that I make, that I upcycle. That's the key piece. I want it to be like true to me, and true to me is like I buy things and I upcycle them. That's how I live my life. And so that's what I would like to do in my my Etsy shop. So, oh look at that. That looks cute. Very nice. Anyway, so I got a few things to do that. So I got this little shelf, and I want them to be things that won't break in the mail and things that aren't too heavy to ship. So I got this. I'm going to paint it white and like put a word here. Probably like gather or home or something. Some kind of, farmhousey sounding word. And then I got these. They're bamboo plates. I thought I could paint these white and put like words on them and then put little hangers and sell like a set of 3. But I mean, these are really lightweight. Like shipping them will be no problem. The 5 of them together weigh 0.6 pounds. So they're really light. I'm thinking I might do that. I don't know. I haven't really committed to the idea, but I'll consider that. So we'll see. We'll see if I actually start an Etsy shop. Got this little cute flag. I always pick up flags when I see them. I don't like to see them just like thrown in bins. So I got this one. The little stem, flag pole, whatever you want to call this, is broken, but that's fine because I'll probably just stick it into something and you won't know the difference. And it looks a little old, aged. So I got that. This I got, oh my God, I love this. And I probably still would have bought it even though let's see how much it weighs. It weighs, it only weighs 2 pounds. So it cost me like $2.40. I love this. I think it was intended as a wine rack. So basically you would put your wines in it, I think, and then label them. I am not going to use it as a wine rack. I don't drink that much wine. But I'm going to put a shelf on it and just paint it white and just use it as a shelf. I think that's going to look adorable somewhere in my house. And it looks like a little scalloped edge instead. And I don't know, it's just cool. I like funky things that look like other objects that have been turned into other things. That's my style. That's my jam. So I'm going to do that. I love the metal accents on it. I just think it's really, really neat. And for $2.40, that was a good find. I also got this. It's a pack of like doll hair, which sounds weird, but I did a craft last year. It was from the Daily DIYer, and it was a little troll for Christmas time, and he needs a beard. I thought, oh my gosh, I love making those like gnomes too. I don't know, they need beards, and so this is going to be great for that. So there's this one, and I mean there's several different styles of like beard hair, so that's what I'm going to use that for. And then I got this little bottle and this teeny tiny little cardinal and this teeny tiny bird. It's like a bluebird, but these were so cute. I got this KitchenAid, looks to me to be vintagey looking scoop or spoon or measuring. I don't know. It doesn't have a measurement on it, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to put it on a tray. Look how cute it looks with my little, see, that's my color all over the place. So those will go on a tray somewhere together. And then one other thing, so at the Goodwill bins, here's my last tip. If you have anything with cords or batteries, keep them separate because those don't go in your total weight. Those get charged by the item, or at least that's how they do it at my Goodwill. And so anything with a cord or battery was 49 cents a piece. So this was originally $9.99 and I got it for 49 cents. And I think it's really pretty. I haven't decided if I'll change it or not yet, but Okay, so that's all that I have for you today, and little bits of advice for my first trip to the Goodwill bins. I hope you've enjoyed this video and seeing what I got. Tune in Sunday for the second part of my haul, where I'll show you all the Christmas items that I found at the Goodwill bins. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And of course, find me on Instagram at Nicole Northgarden. Have a good day.